All right, let's talk about one of the most tempting ideas in the whole world of finance, passive income. You see that phrase everywhere, right? It promises this amazing life of freedom and, well, a whole lot of money.
And come on, who doesn't love that dream? I mean, the idea of money just rolling in while you're sleeping or on vacation, that's the goal. It feels like the ultimate win. But here's the million-dollar question we're going to dig into. Is that dream of effortless cash a real shortcut to wealth, or is it more of an illusion? You know, something that looks great from a distance, but isn't quite what it seems up close. Okay, let's get into it.
So, first things first, we have got to pull back the curtain on what that word passive actually means. Because honestly, the biggest myth out there is that it means zero work.
See, here's the crucial thing to get. You're not getting rid of the work, you're just shifting when you do it. Instead of your typical 9-to-5 grind, what you're really looking at is a ton of effort right at the beginning, followed by consistent, ongoing management. Let's use a classic example everyone knows, buying a rental property. Look at the left side. That's a mountain of upfront work. Finding the place, getting the loans, fixing it up. That can take months of your life. And then you get to the so-called passive part on the right, which, as you can see, still involves calls about leaky pipes, finding good tenants, and making sure you get paid on time.
This image just nails it, doesn't it? Getting the keys is just the starting line. You also need the wrench because things are always going to need fixing or managing. It's not absentee ownership, it's active ownership.
Okay, but what about something modern, like an online course? It's the exact same story. You might spend months creating all that content. Then you have to build the whole website and payment system yourself. And here's the real kicker. It doesn't just sell itself. You have to constantly market it, worry about SEO, and keep your social media going pretty much forever. The work really never stops.
So it's not really passive. But what about the quick part of the whole get-rich-quick idea? We got to talk about that too. The internet is just flooded with stories of people who supposedly became millionaires overnight. But the reality? Building any kind of meaningful passive income is a slow burn. It's not a sudden explosion. It takes a ton of patience and a really long-term view. Let's actually put some real numbers to this to bring it down to earth. Imagine you have $100 grand to invest. At a pretty good 5% return, you're looking at $5,000 a year. Now, that's awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's not quit your job tomorrow money, is it? It's a building block. It's a start. And that really brings us to the two things you absolutely must invest. It's either capital or it's time. You either need a big chunk of money to put to work for you, like in that last example, or you have to pour a huge amount of your time into building something from the ground up, like that online course. There's really no secret third option.
So if it's not some magic gimmick, then what is it? Let's try to redefine passive income into something that's actually realistic and, honestly, way more powerful when you think about it the right way.
This right here is the whole ballgame. It's a system that makes money with diminishing effort over time, and this is the part everyone needs to remember, it's never zero effort. Your workload gets smaller, for sure, but it never completely vanishes. Now that is a goal you can actually work towards.
All right, so how do we stop chasing that mirage and start building the real thing? Let's walk through a practical plan.
This is the big mental switch you have to make. Stop looking for the shortcut. Start thinking like someone who builds things. Your new goal is to create or buy valuable assets that can actually work for you for years to come. Here are 3 simple, totally doable steps. First, learn. Seriously, read up on reliable stuff like index funds. Second, start small. Your first passive income stream doesn't have to make you rich. Hey, if it covers your utility bill or your Netflix subscription every month, that's a huge win. And third, be intentional about it. Actually schedule time in your week to manage and check on your assets. Treat it like any other important thing in your life. So I'll leave you with this question. Now that we've kind of cleared away all the hype, what's the first real asset you're going to build? What's that first concrete step you can take, maybe even today? Thanks for tuning in.